Yes.
You guys pull up, and there's, in addition to you guys watching this place,
Oh no, the bloody photographers.
the bloody photographers seem to be watching it,
The police.
and some other guys that are in a different van over there are also watching it. The photographers, unfortunately, they don't have the resources you guys do, so they're in a News Now van. They were not hard to spot, but they did try to cover up the News Now thing, but you know.
That's silly.
So I order a pizza delivery to the slightly more undercover van.
Okay, no problem. Yeah.
I'm intentionally trying to blow their cover. Yes.
No problem. Yeah, they get the pizza, pay off the guy,
No
and
one notices.
yeah, no, you're in the shittiest place in the world. The pizza drivers often go armed. Yeah, the only weird thing that happens is that two more cars with tinted windows come and kind of take up station not far from the van.
Perfect.
Yeah. So more people come, possibly drawn by the lure of free pizza.
Oh, this is not one of those where they've hired multiple bloody people, are they?
Card for Matt, just because, you know, paranoia seems to be working.
No more cards. No, we don't want any more goddamn cards.
Mm-hmm.
My hand is full of awesome and made of wind right now. I do not want to lose this hand.
You know it's going to happen because your luck is, well, just look at who you're partied up with. There's your luck.
Yeah. I love you all.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. So we surveil.
No problem. It appears that the two businesses that are advertised and such, the Puppet Theater and SimSense, seem to be operating in a normal fashion. There's no bad shit that happens there. The bikers are big, scary, and metalled. Not literally. Well, one guy's got like a half faceplate. They all look like if there was Warriors of the Apocalypse, they could definitely fucking hang with that. And you even see the lady, well, you think you do. They got to wear gas masks because guess where they're at? The fucking muck. But yeah, you think that's her. And, you know, give me empathy rolls, -30. It's kind of far away. Nobody fucking brought binoculars for some reason. You guys kind of shit at this. Anybody make it?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fumble? Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay,
found
I will spend one pause.
one pause? Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Success.
Yanni, you found not only the target, but there are 3 of yous here in the gang.
Oh my
You're pretty
god!
sure because you know. But
I have to
yeah.
join the gang.
This looks like the kind of thing that maybe the lady with no name would enjoy. They definitely could fit into any post-apocalyptic thing you care to name. They openly carry weapons. They take no shit. They like to ride around on really loud fucking motorcycles. It's very easy to tell when they're approaching. They've even got, I wouldn't call it a tank, but definitely an armored vehicle, like they did it themselves type armor. They don't appear to have a lot of discipline or you know, stuff like that. You're going to guess it's a despotic type rule that goes on here.
Guys, I need to join the gang. I'm sorry. Goodbye. I go out of the bed.
No! Get stuff!
as your cover is going to be blown wide open, she walks out, and you can almost feel the camera lenses of the various other
Do
surveillance.
we get a chance to grapple her before she does?
Sure. Go ahead and give me grapple rolls. You grab the crazy.
Quick!
In a fucking right, you get it, yoink, and she's back in the fucking van. She is as grappled.
What are you doing?
She is as
Saving
thoroughly
you.
grappled as somebody can be.
I hate you so much.
We love you too. Just enjoy your newfound loss of freedom.
Mm,
He won't let go of you, and until he does, it's either you
What
need a
we-
crit grapple roll, crit strength roll, or for him to get fucking bored.
let
Those are
me
your only
go.
options.
So, going back to I made my spot hidden at -30.
Yeah, they appear to your guess.
Or
from-
empathy, sorry.
Oh, empathy. Oh, sorry. The gang is fucking sick of this bitch. They want her fucking gone.
Mhm.
She is like the fucking barnacle on the ship that it doesn't come off in dry dock.
Mhm.
So
They are-
my
but they're very
theory
subtle
of
about it.
giving them money to take her away
I think
will work.
or we can just.
Or we
take
could trade
away.
them you for her.
Shut up and let me go, okay?
He just sits there with you fucking grappled. Pretty much, yeah, you're like, God damn it.
Are you gonna go join the gang?
You don't want to know.
Damn. So,
It appears both of your companions are in a very, very long hug. One of them willing, one of them not willing. They just sit there and look at you like you're going to solve this, Alex.
no.
No.
I won't join the gang, okay? Let me go.
Promise?
Yeah.
Something
good,
just occurred to me. Now, I may be wrong. This is obviously not in the game. This is just, I'm speculating. Is it possible that you lost too much sand last game, triggered some insanity points, and now you think you're actually one of many clones, faceless?
Interesting.
Yeah, it certainly is. Oh my
Alright,
goodness, there are
no.
clones running around
I'm
chasing.
gonna trust you. Don't make me regret it.
Give me an empathy roll as you're getting ready to regret it.
Everything is fine. She
Super.
seems trustworthy.
I
I let her go.
Thank you. I punch him in the face, little.
Ow!
Right, go ahead and give me a punch him in the face roll.
Made it.
Ow!
Roll your D3. Have fun.
For
Try again until you get 1 to 3. You'll eventually hit him less hard.
wow, I wrote 3 4s in a row.
Wow.
One.
Wow.
There you go.
Ow!
He gives you a good hard 1 stun slap.
Ow!
Don't do that again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to ditch a negate if people want one.
Damn.
What's engaged?
Basically, you get a pause damage.
Oh, negate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that for my.
Real or stun, Logan?
Stun.
Okay.
He'll go away after a good night's sleep.
Should I get
Yeah,
rid
because
of,
I'm totally getting that.
should I keep inadmissible evidence, good lawyer?
Mm. God damn.
Could we might need that? Well, I think in this,
All right.
this world he's paying
So-
off anyway.
Based on my empathy, yes, we probably could pay them off to take her away. Hell, they might pay us to take her. No,
Oh,
Exactly.
they wouldn't pay us to take her away because they're gang. They won't do
She's
that.
going to be the problem because she's
Yeah.
here of her own volition,
Yeah.
and she wants to stay here. And
Yeah, but if the gang is like fed up with her,
Yeah.
they might just like let us take her.
If you give them an incentive
We don't.
to,
Well, if you like to spend your money, you can do that, of
I
course.
want to
but
spend your money instead.
I don't have any, so you are out of luck.
touche. I still think personally that drugging her is the best thing to do.
Probably.
It just works on so many levels.
Yeah. I would just wait so she's yeah, why not? I would just wait till she's out of there and like kidnap her.
What we do, right? This is the cool thing. We don't even have to give her the drugs. She's going to take them herself.
That's true, yes.
Because we're going to give her we're going to make a little syringe and a needle, like, and basically switch that out for the bloody whatever crack or heroin she's pumping into her veins. So next time she goes to take a hit, she'll be out cold. And we just walk in, grab her body. Hey guys, we're taking this away for you.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Can you imagine that? We're here to pick up. Knock, knock, knock. Who are you here to pick up?
Damn it.
Who are you here to pick up? The girl. The one that's just passed out.
I have to discard a victory if people want to take that.
Yeah.
Robert, give me a psychology roll because of something you'd said earlier.
Before I roll the psychology, I play obscure knowledge to get a +1 to my psychology roll.
Okay. Yana, reduce your hand by 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Right. Is that crit?
No, it's just I made psychology
Okay, cool.
at learning.
Okay, cool. Right. Here's the deal. You were probably correct when you'd said incentive because a lot of gang life is all about face, honor, whatever you want to call it. And, just walking in and saying, we know you're sick of this bitch and we're taking her away.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not going to. You're going to need to give them some incentive. But what that is, well, good luck. You don't know.
Lawyers, drugs, or money.
Exchange it for a better model.
She doesn't seem to be agreeing to that, so.
What do you mean? She wants to bloody join.
Oh, that's true.
I don't think they're gonna.
Tempting.
She's always wanted a big fucking 8 tattooed on her fucking forehead. Now's her big chance.
Maybe we could give them Vera for it? No, we're not giving up Vera.
So is the drugging definitely out of it?
Yes,
Why?
because I really don't want to piss off an entire gang.
Okay.
This does
piss them off.
This does look like the wrong gang to have as an enemy. This looks like we're going to come and fucking make mortars and shoot them at your house while we run around on our cybernetically fast legs and launch rockets at you type gang.
Okay, Cecil.
Okay,
Cecil, I'm leaving it completely to you.
Okay,
Your ball game.
from the surveillance,
Uh-huh.
have we been able to identify someone who isn't in charge but is mid-level?
Actually, yeah, maybe. Give me. Let's see. I want the same person who all 3 of you, because basically you're sitting in the van for 3 days, as previously mentioned. But all 3 of you try surveillance roll, and if you make it, then you can try for the big money and prizes with a either empathy or gang lore or something like that skill to figure out what's up. But if you don't make surveillance roll, then you are done. You don't get to go on to big money and prizes.
I'm out.
I made both.
Oh, all right. Yeah, Alex has managed to identify. It's actually the person who seems to run the SimSense place is kind of a mid-level boss, so to speak.
That guy.
Okay, I'm going to run this by them before I put it into action. So the plan, such as it is, is I'll go in, I'll approach him. He's a member of the gang, right, Logan?
Well, doesn't have a tattoo, but the gang members talk to him with some deference, according to Alex.
Okay. We'll go in, we'll approach him. We'll talk to him to make the offer to pay them 10, 20,000 credits to buy her out. I'm guessing at the money. I know how many credits I have. I just don't know how that works into relation with the world here.
I'm just worried because I don't, like I said, I've got a funny feeling she's here of her own volition. So, you know, offering them money to take her away is one thing. They might be like, okay, but if she doesn't want to go, well,
oh,
you know,
yeah, no, that would be part of the deal. We want her bound and gagged and tossed to the back of our van so we can leave with her.
a deal. Right. Well, if you're going to do this, I do suggest maybe is it worth? Do you think it's okay for you to go in and attempt this on your own? The only reason I'm saying that is as long as we can be ready to jump in if something happens. But if something doesn't work out with your plan, then it might be good to have people they haven't seen to try another plan.
Okay. Do you have an alternate plan?
It shows the lady sitting there in a fucking dark.
You do understand? I actually took some blowgun. I haven't got to use yet. I want to use
It shows Alex in fucking blackface, dressed as a tribal warrior with a fucking Zulu shield. I'm from the 30s. This isn't racist at all for the 30s. Ha ha ha.
Oh, jeez.
Now let's go watch the Amos and Andy show.
I mean, we could even come up with a cover story saying that somebody in the van really, really likes her and is obsessed with her and wants to do horrible, horrible things to her, and we'd like to pay them for the
gas
privilege.
masks are sexy.
We'd like to pay for the privilege of him doing the horrible, horrible things to her. And they're probably just going to go, you know what? Here you go. And hence the bound, gagged, throw in the back of the van, and we'll just leave.
Cut to, it shows Robert's character, bound, gagged, thrown into the back of the van.
I can't pay them if I'm bound and gagged in the back of the van.
It wouldn't be the first time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try you going in and we staying out. And we will wait if you return. And
oh God, I'm gonna die.
If it doesn't work, we're going with blue pipe.
don't worry, I will come to your rescue.
How are you gonna know I need rescuing?
Robert, could you move your camera more onto you? Because you are like fucking half frame deal.
Better?
Yeah, better. Thanks. You were just hiding from me, so I was like, where did he go?
Sorry.
Now he's on the, yeah, great. Super, thanks. Okay, so you want to get out of the
van? Too far that way?
What?
Too far that way? We're good?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
I was just starting to get like half of it. It's like, okay, so you want to get out of the van with your legs shaking and that funny feeling that you felt so many times, the one you normally feel just before you get killed, or
I get popcorn somewhere.
All right, shows are doing the Michael Jackson eating popcorn, watching you as you're fucking getting ready to cross the street. Not fucking reassuring. She's expecting you to walk into the fucking Simpsons place and then see a big, colorful explosion coming out. Little pieces of you. She's apparently still holding you fucking, grabbing her tighter than one of those weird Japanese bondage things against you for some reason.
Well, let's go get killed.
Right.
Yay.
You go on in.
Hi.
The lady at the counter goes, may I help you?
I need to talk to the manager.
One moment. She goes and gets the person that you were actually wanting. This is working out well. In fact, the guy goes, "Hi, Chris Iger," sticks out his hand. There is air in here, so people aren't wearing gas masks. I assume you're not wearing yours.
Nope. I am
not
the
assuming.
ugliest motherfucker ever.
Yep, he looks at you like you definitely need SimSense. I'm not sure if you know what SimSense is, but there's nothing obvious about what it is here. It looks like just a nice, clean, white thing with a fucking gang lurking behind it. Kind of reminds you of that club in the old Tarantino film where it was like, you know, the cool truck driver club in the front and fucking vampires living in the back.
Dust till dawn. That's right.
Yeah, not really reassuring to you. But he takes you over to a little side thing. You're still in sight of the receptionist, but like little side comfortable couch. Everything's in white here for some reason. And he says, "How can I help you?"
I have a proposition for the Void.
Ah, please. Would you like something to drink?
Not at the moment.
Very well.
We've been hired on behalf of undisclosed parties that would
What's
like
interested?
us to retrieve a certain person that it has come to our attention that you guys might not, that some of the gang members may not be enjoying the presence of anymore. Ms. Roth?
He goes. It shows like all these names and faces and stuff.
Ms. Roth.
Ah, I see.
Now,
So, okay, you want her?
we obviously don't want to
You're
put your
a
organization out without compensation for her presence.
oh, no problem. Yeah. Hold on a second. Are you a street samurai?
No,
You
I do
don't
not
really
have that pleasure.
You don't really strike me as a type. You strike me as more of a
International assassin.
guy. He says, "Hold on a
Understood.
second. I'll be back." He looks at the receptionist and says, "Please get, what's your name, sir?"
Doghouse.
"Please give Mr. Doghouse anything that he needs. I'll
I'm
be
good,
back
thank you.
in a bit."
I'm good.
Doghouse. Fine.
Yep, absolutely.
He looks at you like you are on crack.
The funny thing is, he's probably going, guys, give me an obvious alias.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
He goes and leaves.
Uh-huh.
He goes out the back.
I don't take anything. I'm good. I just sit quietly.
The lady offers you bottled water.
I appreciate it. I'm good, thank you.
Meanwhile, cut to the van. It's been
Mhm.
5 minutes. It's been 10 minutes.
Is the popcorn good?
It's okay. It'd be better with blood on it.
I spy with my little eye.
Something broken and bloody. Oh, look, there's our party member.
It's been 20 minutes. It's been 25 minutes. It's been 30 minutes. Okay, here's a question for you guys, since you don't appear to be doing anything. How much time would you like to pass before you go, "Logan, we would not wait any longer than this. We are going to do shit"?
I have trust in my fellow compatriots.
Yeah.
So an hour?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, so
3 hours. Okay, great. It shows him like being fed into a fucking one of those things they put trees into.
Wood chipper, yeah.
Wood chipper, right? Yeah. No. Okay. Cut back to you. After a while, the guy shows up and says, "Would you please follow me into the back?"
I follow him into the back.
There's a couple of large, heavily armed guys back there who kind of follow into pace behind you as the guy's walking back. And there's various booths where people are sitting quietly, like with their eyes rolled up in their head, and fucking little crown of electrical wires and stuff coming out.
Demons.
And you're really thinking Alex would not fucking do well back here. And then he leads you back and eventually takes you into another room where there's a big, mean-looking guy who's got fucking spikes and tattoos, and it looks like he's got enough cybernetic augmentation that an airport would shut down if he was to go close to it. And he looks at you and goes, "So your doghouse, have a seat."
I go in, quietly sit down.
He looks you up and down, and his lip curls slightly. He says, "So they tell me you're a..."
God.
He looks at the Cress Agger. He goes,
I'm an intermediary.
"Are you working for Street Samurai? Are you a lawyer? What the fuck are you?" He says. He begins scratching at the table with metal fucking fingernails.
Quite honestly, I've been hired to attempt a diplomatic resolution to this situation.
But you work with Street Samurai? One of the big guys goes, "Yes, he does." And everybody looks at him. He goes, "He works for the guy who made the bum shock fights." And they go, "Aha, so you are a Street Samurai." And they look at you like, "We should fucking kill you for lying to us." Give me empathy rolls.
I work for him. I am not of him. I get my empathy.
Yeah, you're dancing on the tightrope over the alligator pit right now, and the alligators have cybernetic augmentation because they just don't bite hard enough. He says, "So you're with the streets. You're the intermediary for the Street Samurai. You're the soft guy that they send in to lull us into a false sense of security, but you're with the Street Samurai outfit, huh?"
What I am is the guy who came in to offer you a bunch of money to do this.
Money? He looks as though you just said, "I want to see your cock now." And he has that same look on his face. Money?
Oh,
Money?
I apologize
He begins
for
to
the
froth
offense.
slightly. Just a little fleck of white.
I did not mean to give offense. My apologies.
He's working on calming down. Both of the guys who were sent here to guard you very subtly take a step back from him. And the guy in white goes, "I'm going to go check on the customers now." And he goes out, right? The guy goes, "I'll tell you what I want, and it's not money. Now, I want Solomon Ashtome." He looks at you as though he expects you to know who this is and will be very, very upset if you don't.
Logan, what kind of role do I need?
Streetwise or gang lore or... Wow.
I make it.
Okay, great. You could get a check in if you're going for gang lore. You could have a check in learn and then pick up new skill gang lore of cyberpunk world.
I will take gang lore of cyberpunk world.
Right. He is the Elder of Dreams. That's his title. Elder of Dreams and he is the head of the Band of Twilight. The Band of Twilight is a bunch of religious nuts bent on the destruction of San Angeles. Right now, according to your amazingly good roll, Solomon Ashtome is being held in Darkwater Correctional Center, also called DCC.
What's it called again?
Darkwater Correctional Center, DCC. He says, "Yeah, that's what we want. You give us him or kill him, we don't care which, dead or alive, and you can have her."
Thank you. I appreciate
He nods at the two guys, who one of them opens the door and the other menaces you. He rolls his menace. Let's see how he does. I make the PCs roll for stupid shit. He can try it too. He says, "You think he's hitting on you. It's uncomfortable. You feel uncomfortable."
Thank you for your time. I'll see myself out.
No problem. as you're walking out with these two big guys, one ahead of you and one behind you, the one behind you is like, I like the bum shock fights. You tell Mr. Kinley that he had a great fucking idea.
Thank you.
He makes a roll for something else. And he goes, wasn't one of the ladies who was like working for him became like the most wanted lady in San Angeles for killing like 150 people, like 60 of them were cops?
I wouldn't know anything about that, sir.
Well, you tell him that with people like that, he's gonna do great.
I will let him know. Thank you for your time.
Better, he says. And the other guy looks at you and goes, and then they so much for menacing. And then they escort you as far as the big white place and shit. All the customers here are as out of it as opium addicts in the old days. This is the new opium den of the future. And then the receptionist escorts you out of the main office herself, and even does a little wave, and then closes the door before all the oxygen leaves. Okay.
I thank them for their time. I walk out, walk around the block, walk back to the van.
Give me a, as you walk out, give me a spot hidden roll at -10. Right.
I see nothing.
Okay. It shows like as he's walking out, you two in the van, spot hidden roll +10. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Behind him, as he's walking out of the building, you know how they project television images and stuff on buildings and whatnot? It shows him, like a live thing of him walking out. And it's like, you know, new street samurai in town, ? You know, and it's basically being done by the fucking National Enquirer type place and shit, and they're running a story on him and he fails to notice himself like 50 times bigger or whatever projected up on the building, and he just walks around the corner. Fortunately, he doesn't come over to your van, for which I will actually give him a card, but it is one of those fucked up scenes that make you go, yeah, he's under surveillance. So there you go.
So yeah, walk around the block, pulling my hood up, making myself as inconspicuous as possible. Get in the fucking van and drive the fuck away. We'll talk later.
He seems a little stressed after his fucking meeting for some reason.
Well, I'm not driving.
No, yeah, actually, when you go get in the van and drive the fuck away, I think that you're in the driver's seat.
No, I get in the van and I drive the fuck away.
It makes it funnier if you tell them to drive away and they look at you and you've got the steering wheel, and then you look at it and you go. So you guys are driving. You're driving around. I'm going to do a surveillance roll for anybody else to see if they're on to you. Wow. So, yeah, you're driving. Where to?
Oh, and blah.
Oh.
Ah.
So, we're.
So this is like the crazy mission when we need something from someone who send us to get someone who send us. Yeah.
I knew it was
so we need someone to break into a highly held secure facility, kill a whole bunch of people, and then kill one more person on top of it. As I look in the rearview mirror at the woman with no name.
We will get there. We will get to him, and he'll go, yeah, you can kill me, but first, you need to go here and kill this guy.
At which point we just let Yana kill him.
Right. So we have to bring you to a fucking prison, basically.
Technically, we could just go into prison as his lawyer.
Yeah.
If we had papers that said we were a lawyer.
Do you think any of us can pass for a lawyer?
I would need plastic surgery, but then again, I'm going to need plastic surgery again anyway.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think it was terms of the contract, wasn't it? You couldn't change it back.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that was bullshit on his part.
What? No.
Pretty
No.
sure I made that empathy.
I paid extra money.
Pretty sure he just took your money.
We'll see.
We'll see when I've got a little more money.
We'll see when I'm no longer poor, mister.
All right. First stop?
Hmm.
You're just driving right now.
Yep.
Wouldn't it be easier to just kidnap the girl than to break into prison? Like,
Can I point out something?
Yeah.
If we kidnap the girl now, who do you think they're going to come after?
you, and I don't mind.
Me, and they know Alex.
Ah,
They saw Alex.
they didn't see
They
me.
know we're connected. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, they know who you are too. You are all over the feeds
I look different.
She
now.
looks very different.
Yes, you do. You look very Jane Doe-ish.
Yes.
Congratulations, Ms. Doe.
Ah.
I'm St. Patrick. I don't need to change my appearance. Yeah. Let's do this thing. Breaking the prison.
Okay. Let's go to a cyber cafe first and
Got
do
to?
a little bit of research on the.
You're
Yeah.
back at the same cyber cafe. He charges you the same amount to use the same computer. You've got the same creepy lady behind you fucking telling you how
Yeah.
fucking tense your shoulders are.
All right. Let's just roll some library use research on DCC.
Yeah.
Don't forget to research the guy as well.
I did. I made my on that, and I'm just going to roll for the guy as well, since we're
Sure.
here.
Sure.
I make both.
Okay, here's some information for you. The Darkwater Correctional Center, this is a maximum security prison that you have as much chance of breaking into as Logan does winning a fucking bulimia award. The guy, due to being one of those really charismatic people that just fucking you're thinking it'd be good to keep the woman with no name away from him because he has a way of getting into people's heads and converting them to his cause.
And I kind of like him already just because
Yeah,
he
she's
was
like, he's cute, you know, and you're like, God damn it. He has like the Old Testament prophet thing going, you know, with the wild hair and shit. And he's considered a tough bastard, but since he's considered a valuable prisoner, they also put him into a solitary.
Bollocks! Are you kidding me? That's
And-
my other idea then.
Yeah, although because of the special rules of the prison, he is allowed 1 hour per day to go into the yard by himself. By himself means lots of guards, but he's the only prisoner. You find this out because there have been news crews and shit that have put drones up in the air well outside of the prison's airspace. They have their own anti-aircraft guns, but with very zoom lenses and shit. Let's see. It's been speculated that soon his people, known as the Band of Twilight, and by the way, a good way to get on their bad side is to reference any of the Twilight movies around them. Then it is a combat time. Their charismatic and insane leader is currently behind bars. It's speculated it's only a matter of time before they go in guns blazing to try to get him out. Hence the police security, while Solomon Ashtome has been beefed right up because they're expecting a either sneaky or, you know, balls deep type of breakout thing. Let's see, the Band of Twilight. Give me a research roll for a new topic if you wish.
Yep.
They're basically drug pushers and religious nuts. Their gang place is within the muck. It's an old abandoned church type of deal. That, well, it's not abandoned anymore. It's an old church. Their gang is maybe 100-ish people. They're more lunatic than, you know. Basically, they go with Zerg rush tactics a lot in the past. Throw enough people at it, you can kill whatever. Yeah. Let's see. What else? Yeah, big old church. It's a very big church with like the big steeple and stuff. Open your doors and see all the drug crazed religious fanatics. Yeah, you've got the address.
I don't want the address.
We want
the
the
church.
address. Yeah, we do.
Somebody with their hands on your shoulders apparently thinks that the address is a good deal, and yeah, she may have a fucking switchblade. It's just no telling. Give me a research roll at -30 to find out a bit of hard to find information.
Play my skill +5. Ooh. Yes.
Wow. In 2 weeks, they're trying to keep it on down low, but you managed to dig it up because some fucking ace reporter has dug it up. In 2 weeks, Solomon Ashtome will be taken under fucking heavy guard to the Peak View Medical Center for his annual checkup, etc. And yeah, it's a big hospital, multiple buildings, etc. They of course have their own guards as well.
But not as.
So if we were to say want to blow one of these up, Peak Medical would probably be the easier one to blow up.
Well, yeah, the prison is, well, it's a fucking fortress. They don't want people getting in or coming out or flying drones of bombs and drugs and shit in there. And so they have like anti-drone guns, anti-aircraft guns, lots of guards. They have the dogs that shoot the bees out of their mouths, so then they bark, the bees sting you, you know, all that. The horrible shit in the prison.
And the bees have laser beams attached to their foreheads?
Yes. So, yeah, there's all kinds. Basically, there's many things that could be done here. And there have been people in the past that have been, you know, contracted to kill Solomon Ashtome, and they usually end up dead and nailed to a cross for some reason.
Good to know.
Yeah, great.
All right. Unless the backseat assassin here wants anything else researched, I'm going to head back out to the car.
You want anything
Are
else
you-
researched? Yeah,
No.
we permit him to live. Very well.
I get up and walk out to the car.
Okay, great. The computer's still on, showing Solomon Ashtome's face as you prepare to go, Yana. You can look at it and
Close
sigh.
that down. I close that down.
He comes back and goes, nope. His eyes are like the intense, crazy ones that you really like, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, sexy eyes.
So my first, I walk out to the car. Blah. And
What?
also, yeah, could you stop making lovey-dovey eyes at the psychomaniac?
But you know, it's so hard to find somebody who understands you these days.
Good to know. So yeah, either we try to cobble together some drone with a laser sniper rifle in its belly, except all the drones that took the pictures probably got shot the fuck down within 5 seconds of taking those pictures.
All the pictures are stills.
Yeah, we could attempt to find. Well, we're not going to attempt to find out when his yard time is, because that's just retarded. They're not going to post a schedule. It'll be random. And even launching mortars into there isn't going to work. The mortar is a flying bomb. It'll get zapped by the anti-drone defenses, and then they'll just pinpoint where it came from and blow us the fuck up.
What about the
If
guards?
we... Sorry?
What about the guards? if we can find one that has a weak point, gambling debts, stuff like that, we could maybe.
Judging from the fact that I give him a list of all the people that have tried to do this and ended up on crosses, I think somebody might have researched this before and tried that. Probably one of our best bets is going to be, and I say this in the most loving fashion possible, if we leave it to the crazy lady, she might be able to do it. She might be able to sneak into the medical facility while he's getting his annual checkup, and instead of sticking her finger up his ass, stick something sharp and pointy.
Something somewhere, okay.
Something somewhere, I like it.
Can you double as a nurse?
Me? I try. Like I'm a psychologist, so I can like.
The look on Robert's face, like you're a what?
I can pretend that I.
No, I can buy her as a psychologist because Quinn was a frigging psychologist before the Joker.
See? So yeah, I could go on the in the hospital. Yeah.
We would just need to find out who's going to be conducting the procedure, and then have Dr. Kinley and yourself, because I already did the go by myself into the very, very bad place.
I like the sound of that. Oh, sorry, I'm just getting flashes to me and Yana trying to pretend to be doctor and nurse in the background.
No, doctor, it's not that kind of procedure.
I'm sorry, sir, we're going to have to cut the leg off.
You're using it to touch the leg. Yana, reduce your hand, please.
So, how do we want to proceed? Explosive,
I'll be right back while you guys discuss.
undercover. For the love of fuck, help me out here, guys, because I got no clue on how to break into it.
Yeah.
We're not breaking. I mean, I think we've already agreed that there is no breaking into the prison. That's just that's not going to happen. So it's either
we could just launch a nuke at it.
Also a good idea.
Worst here is we've only got a couple of options. One is, like I said, we find a guard with something we can use against him to get him to do it for us and kill him while he's in the. But that might not even work because he might not, he might be really inept, which Logan's NPCs normally are, or we get him while he's having a checkup.
Yeah.
I am leaning towards the checkup.
Me too.
But that means we've got to find a way into the hospital, and the hospital will be on lockdown.
Well, no, the hospital will be on lockdown that day, but if we get him before that, we've got 2 weeks. So if we get situated into the hospital before that time, then we will have ways of getting in and out.
I mean, we could pose as contractors, go into the hospital, fix the roof, plaster Yana into the roof with a shotgun, and she waits until he comes in and then she shoots him. But I saw a smile. She likes that idea.
And it's got to be a better way than that.
Yeah.
That seems a bit.
Also,
it seems kind of a one-use.
Yeah, I don't really like that. Or we could let ourselves to be taken into prison, like in prison.
No. I
was going to say that.
No.
My mind.
Or another idea is to go to the Twilight people and become their leaders and go with them assault the prison and then
I did think about going undercover with the lunatics, but that then we'll have to. Then we'll be going one step further removed in that we've got to do stuff to prove our loyalty to the gang before we can join the raid on the prison.
But
before we can get next to Mr. Ashton.
Yeah.
Before you can take him off to the room by himself and shoot it. I'd rather just do.
Also, I think we should stay as far away as possible from that gang as well, because we don't want them to know who we are.
Yeah.
Once their leader's dead, if they.
But you're St. Patrick. You'd be able to, sweet talk your way in because you're a saint.
Yeah, I could, but I'm just saying, I'd rather not.
Okay. You don't use your sainthood
for good for them not to know about us. We need to make this look. The more we can make this look like an accident or a job done by someone else.
Yeah, I think.
All right, so 2 weeks peak medical is probably our best bet. We need to go find a way to get Yana undercover into peak medical.
So she can do what she does best.
Yes.
Matt, could you center yourself more in the camera or move your camera to center you? Either way.
It's not really a big deal because it's not like I get recorded.
He just
You
likes
do.
to see the Union Jack a little more.
You do.
I don't think I did. I thought I just recorded the big picture here.
Nope. I can see you in the small picture all the time.
No, but I'm talking about for the actual recording.
No, it's all recorded.
Oh, right. Oh,
So, curious, on the recording, does it it records the big and the little pictures, right?
Everything that is on, it records Google Hangouts.
Okay.
Yeah, they get to see the flag.
Marmalade and jam. 5 Chinese crackers up your ass. Go bang, 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 bang. Anyway, moving on.
So, how do we go to the hospital?
Well, let's take
Let's go scout it out.
Matt in for some medical procedure.
Cecil, come on, put your hands in this door.
No! I already took all my risky things today, thank you.
Yana, could you reduce your hand, Yana, to 4?
Okay.
Okay.
And I think Matt's got an extra card too.
Yeah.
No, just gave it to him.
Okay. Let's go to the hospital with some people with cirrhosis of the liver.
I don't know what you are talking about.
I look at him currently drinking and you with a Mickey tucked away somewhere. Okay.
They can take a look all they want. Let's just go and have a look anyway. Let's go and find where the place is and have a quick look
We
around.
go to the we go turn this van back in,
Oh,
and then we go to the hospital in a taxi.
okay, great. Mark off there 30 for the taxi. You guys pull up to the hospital.
Okay.
Emergency or standard entrance?
Standard.
There's a big fucking metal detector, small security force. Like 3 or 4 guys. Not a big deal. They just don't want shootouts in the hospital for some reason.
I don't understand.
No, you don't.
Is there a locker next to the metal detector to store our guns?
No.
Oh, come on, convenience.
Wow. Yeah, normal people don't. Well, here's a lot of them do go armed to the teeth, but they have friends and family that can hold the guns while they go in to get treated.
Yeah.
Or see their friends and family.
Who's packing?
Everybody's packing, I think.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so.
So
Yeah,
we see
you know.
that and turn around and walk away?
Some people are trying to discreetly shove things into a large garbage can that's near there. That's about, you see a guy like loading a chain of ammo into it and looking around.
And wait till he's gone and go find his
Yeah.
big gun.
God damn it! I hope no one will throw the bloody cigarette in there. Well,
You guys stand there looking at it. The guards are becoming more nervous.
Walk away.
Okay.
You guys walk in, walk out. The guards are like, keep an eye out for those assholes. And the other guards are like,
I keep going. I'll go in. I got to go there.
You're
Okay.
walking in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's yeah.
It gets to the metal detector. You do beep at the metal detector. They want you to go back out and please put a loose change, metal, guns, etc. in the bowl.
I put everything in my pockets in the bowl.
If you beep again going through, could be that the fucking sword is metal.
Sword cane. It's
Right.
a walking stick.
Yeah, but it's still saying off the metal detector.
And
Mm.
once they look at it, it's like if you've got the metal bit at the top where you got the walking. It's my walking stick.
Okay. They examine it to make sure that nothing is bad. Let's see how they do. Go on through, sir. Go on through.
Thank you. Your job is very important.
Right, thank you, sir. Were those other two people bothering you, sir? Should we call the police?
Oh
No,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yes, sir. It's on the fucking phone.
They were soliciting.
No problem. We
You
know what
owe
to
us
do.
$200.
Hello, police. And he begins giving a description.
I leave.
What a ginger hair. God damn it.
What do you do, Yana?
I leave.
Alex fucking turned you into the guard. Wow. You guys run off and go hide.
Go for coffee, apparently.
There's a coffee place close by.
It's part of the ruse.
Yeah, you better have a plan, sir.
Oh, me liver hurts. What am I even doing here? Right, I'm going to try and just, Logan's, he's going to blow up in a minute as he self-combusts. I will wait until Logan goes in even more darker shade of red.
I hate the hiccups. All right. So, at the admissions desk, they ask for your multi-pass.
Lila multipass?
Multi-pass.
I give him my pass.
This is the one you got when you first came here, right?
This is the upgraded one that we paid a lot for, which is the best. We could buy it.
Okay, no problem. She runs it through her machine. You don't have any obvious bad shit on it. They don't do the deep background to check to discover you've only existed for a couple of years. And what seems to be the problem, sir?
I'm getting pains in my liver.
No problem.
As I take a swig from my whiskey bottle.
She looks at it and shows her just check the alcoholism box. Yes, sir. If you could go over there, we'll wait. Will you right? We're going to need you to run your monetary card through the thing. She points at the demon box. You can see the demons inside laughing and converting.
I gingerly touch it. Yeah.
One of the demons makes a little swipe at your hand.
Hit it with a cane.
But he's like, would you like some help, sir?
Yes.
Logan, I have a new tagline for Heroic Cthulhu.
Mm-hmm.
In most adventures, you fight the lunatic fringe.
But in Heroic Cthulhu, you are the lunatic fringe?
I didn't think that actually needed to be finished, but...
Yeah. So...
I like what happens in the Heroic Cthulhu stays in Heroic Cthulhu.